Hello and welcome. There's some more myths just for you to check out, and that is, what do you do when you have split ends, and can you actually cure them by just putting something on the ends and sealing them up so that they go away? Well, this is the deal. The split ends never go away. They're there for life because it's sort of like, a tree is full of nutrients, and when it loses a branch, it drops to the ground and then it dries out. So the farther it gets away from the nutrients, the easier it is able to snap and break. And so that hair shaft is filled with elasticity and proteins and nutrients. And when the hair shaft is too far away from its nutrients, it ends up breaking all the way up. And the only way to get rid of this is by cutting off those split ends. Unfortunately, there's no way to repair those split ends unless you get your hair cut off. There are 5 things that you can do to prevent, after you've gotten your hair cut, get all the little split ends off. You want to make sure that you're doing a weekly to, depending on how dry your hair is on the ends, your conditioning moisture needs to be just on your ends where those split ends are to keep them hydrated and to avoid getting them. What happens is sometimes pillowcases will rub back and forth the cuticle. It will absorb. Cotton is a fabric just like your hair is, and so it will absorb all that nutrients. The oils will get stuck into the pillowcase, and then your hair will have been rubbed off. So that's one part of the reason that your hair will get sort of split ends. The second part is that you use hot air or hot heat too much, that it burns the fabric of the hair on the ends. The second thing is if you are overstretching with a round brush with heat and pulling past its point that it can't return. That's another way that your hair can create split ends. The other way is that neglect. Obviously, we get busy and we don't have time for it. So the most important thing is you want to protect that last couple inches of your hair, and whatever is the layers, the shortest layers, to be able to help protect them so that they're not getting pummeled all the time before as you're getting to get to your next haircut. Your haircuts will last longer. You won't need to go to your stylist as often. So check out all of the different ways to create safety through my guide on blow drying, styling tools, how to use your brushes properly. All those things will help prevent your split ends. The last thing that might be causing the split ends is that you're low on iron. When your interior of your body is not highly filled with the nutrients that it needs to be able to provide the actual nutrients that your hair shaft needs at a blood level, the hairball that comes out is attached to all its nutrients, and if it's not getting to the actual hair shaft, it's because you're probably low in iron. The other issue, it could be caused by medications that can be causing a lack of nutrients to your actual hair follicle. And if that's happening, that means you're probably losing hair at the same time. So that would be, go check and see a nutritionist and your physician right away if that's happening. Because really it should be just a cosmetic problem, and also a situation with too much heat and neglect. So love your fabric and you'll have no split ends ever again, I promise. I hope this is helpful, and I look forward to hearing your success.